Yeah, I'm not on Twitch.
I
Just
just
on here.
came from your Twitch and it was killing my ability to use Twitter because right now I'm in the kitchen trying to make macaroni and cheese for the second time because I suck at following box food directions. But it was a request by my son. Real quick, do you guys follow anything with Anonymous or have any input on
Yeah,
uh,
their cyber war against Russia, how everything's fucked and all their televisions are playing Ukraine music.
No, not the stuff that you hear about Anonymous through mainstream. I just meant, do you guys follow Anonymous and have some inside information, more or less, on what they're doing with the addresses, IPs, and routing, and locations with their communication with China and the other so-called agreements?
I follow them.
But no extra news on that one.
No.
Okay. Well, it's kind of funny. I was listening in on the radio surveillance. Just a little bit
I
of
saw
cleaning up
that.
to do. Which after Bo came in and was talking about how they're trying to put sugar in their supply chain, and the gas stations, that radio interface transcribed was basically it was just a squad just asking permission to gas up, and he was repeating himself because his commander, or whoever that he was trying to communicate to, was not responding uh, in regards to that, just because the damage to the Russian equipment.
I'm looking at news right now. Let me pull up another tab.
So, Ariane, is this what when I normally sit in your spaces, you guys are doing? Is that you're live streaming on your Twitch?
No, I'm never am. I decided to today, but if they kill my feed again, I'm not gonna launch it. It gets annoying relaunching it.
Gotcha. Because I never used Twitch before until just today, and it's kind of neat.
Yeah. So Anonymous claims responsibility for ongoing hacking of Russian government sites. No, there's nothing new. How's it going, FSO?
All right, dude. I'm trying to find something on this whole. Before I had to take a nap earlier, I was reading something about China and North Korea talks, and then North Korea shooting missiles into the Japanese Sea, and I'm also trying to confirm the shit I seen about China having submarines and jets in the Taiwan defense space.
They're about to kill my feed again. I already see it over on my other screen. Someone really doesn't want me to stream, you know, the title, you know, Ukraine on Twitch.
I still can't even find you on Twitch or find
It's at
Twitch.
the top. It's at the top of the screen. It's been.
Yeah, don't you have your Twitch account on your main profile?
I should link it, you mean?
I thought it was on there.
Oh.
I just took a random guess and put in your normal handle. It popped up. So if I'm gonna use Twitch for my computer, which one do I use?
What do you mean? Which one do you use?
I have it on my phone, but I just started up my computers, and I'm in the App Store for Microsoft, and it's TW Play for Twitch, Z Twitch, desktop client for Twitch,
On your
UTW
cell phone or on your computer?
on the computer.
You don't launch Twitch with your computer or the app. You launch it with software called like Streamlabs or OBS, but I would use Streamlabs since you're new.
Streamlabs. Okay. This is new to me. All this internet, like social media shit, Twitter. All right, I give up. Fuck it.
I'll help you in a bit. It's not
You're
that
fine.
easy to launch
Hey, Aaron.
Twitch.
Can you go on any? Since you have your desktop pulled up, correct?
Yeah.
Can you look up anything regarding China and North Korea and Taiwan and Japan?
I have it on this one. And what are you trying to... It says everything's like 1 day ago. Well, there's one... Yeah, the only one I know of is 3 hours ago, and I talked on that one.
What does that say? 3 hours ago, I wasn't in here. My fault.
The one... GOP rep Perry says... Not too late for Biden admin to prevent Chinese attack on Taiwan. And then there was a ship that strolled by from the U.S. You know, that me and Jim were talking about. This.
Okay. You said a U.S. ship was in the Taiwan waters?
Yeah, they strolled right by, you know, showing presence.
Okay. He said show him presents.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah. Fuck. All right.
Like,
I'm trying to find what I had read to tag it in here. Can you see if Japan reported any ballistic missiles from North Korea?
they did report that stuff. It's all over.
I don't know why I cannot find one thing to do about it.
I will pull it up right now, and if you want to click on my Twitch, you can just look at it right there.
It's in your Twitch, you said?
Yeah, it's at the top of the screen. And is that the live one? I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it goes to my live feed or not. You can click on my account from there somehow.
Yeah, I'm in here right now. I'm just seeing what's going on. It's like a commercial.
Let me make sure I pin the newest one up there. I just pinned it up there.
I don't know why I've never seen a commercial on Twitch before.
Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, it says North Korea fires, projectile eastward, north, etc. It's been going all over. And see off the eastern coast reports. Man.
Oh my god, dude! I was reading it, and then another commercial just popped up. That's so gay.
Really?
Yeah, and then it just went away. That's so gay. But now I'm reading again.
So what do you
Oh, that's
wanna?
funny. I could see myself talk in the fucking in your chat.
Yeah.
Seattle, top of the Space Needle.
Oh shit. I never been to Seattle.
Did you guys see the reports that Elon Musk moved the Starlink into Ukrainian airspace, so in case their internet or something goes down, they can use that?
I did.
Man, it's like expensive out there. We got like apartment of this color.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah, look what I'm about to tag into the Twitter shit right now. That's what Reuters reported an hour ago.
Oh yeah, and then I ate it. Neverland Ranch, Neverland Ranch. Michael Jackson's old place.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like.
Has anything significant happened recently?
No, it's been pretty slow.
The biggest thing I've seen in the last, I say, 3 hours would be North Korea firing that missile, and that Putin had that about like 500 tanks on the way to Kiev.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I saw a mention of those things too, but hadn't heard much else.
Yeah, I don't know. They're probably fighting right now. These fucking Ukrainians aren't gonna stop it until they're dead.
Oh shit, listen to this. A NATO military official claims that Russia is spinning its slow advance in the invasion of Ukraine as having stopped to allow time for negotiations. They are having problems, the official explained, pointing to the alliance's latest intelligence. The lack diesel, they proceeded way too slow, and morale is obvious the issue.
I just got a news break feed that says, literally as you're talking, it says Russian tanks invading Ukraine are painted with Z and other symbols, and it gives me what it means, like the whatever that stands for. I'm about to figure it out right now.
This is the guest house, bro. That's the biggest house
Oh shit.
Oh god, they have like a big ass tennis court. Everyone understands.
I mean, if Putin doesn't
Okay,
end
well,
up just
okay, this is the dumbest thing I read. So basically, whatever their tanks are marked with, whatever letter, means that all those tanks are going in the same, like they have the same. They're going in the same direction. Basically, they have the same order. And then if you're say all of them with the Z, they're all going to go to Kiev. Say all the ones with the Spetsnaz star on it or whatever is going to go to their own mission. But that's kind of it's kind of giving away a lot by putting
why
that
wouldn't
out
they
there.
just have some? Why wouldn't they just be able to handle that with some sort of digital
communication?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It kind of gives away a lot. It's not very discreet at all.
Let's just take down one from each letter, and we know we have a chance.
Yeah, literally, like.
I don't
know.
If Putin doesn't end up taking Ukraine, and maybe he will, I don't know, but I mean, apparently he's facing a lot of difficulty. Then
They said the way he's spending money and the way that they locked down everything, Putin has 10 more days of war with the way he's spending money to trying to fund it.
And if he doesn't succeed, then I mean, has he just? I mean, that's got to be just a huge embarrassment and makes that country look like kind of like a pushover, maybe.
Totally weak, dude. You got fucking 2 million soldiers and you're losing to a country the size of Texas.
And I mean, maybe that sort of also solves any worries about China wanting to align with weak Russia that the world hates.
Yeah, that too, saying that they can't even take over this so-called not even independent country that they like to speak on.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even take over an independent country. Like, you guys took over Crimea in what, a few days?
Can't even take over this so-called not even independent country that they like to speak on.
Well, before you get too far down the road, there's about 3 things that you need to know. Number one, today, they started handing out gas masks to Russians.
Oh shit.
Yeah, chemical warfare. That's what it's going to come to.
And number 2, today, Belarus has authorized unit-based nuclear weapons to be stored in their country. Although that's a violation of their constitution, if you can call it a constitution.
Have you seen the leadership problem going on right now in Belarus? How the lady's claiming she's the leader of Belarus, that the president isn't the president.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. The whole thing is just a mess, but I don't think Putin plans on losing, even if it costs a nuclear holocaust war, or they use chemical weapons or something. And
that's what I saw earlier today. Is that they were fighting like they got like their B team, and that. I mean, that's what I had seen, and they're like on purpose losing. The Russians are. So I don't know. That's weird. Sorry to interrupt you though, but I had to get that out.
Oh no, that's fine. So there is some intelligence sources that believe that they're sending in the quote unquote B team to get ground up before they send in Spetsnaz and the A team. I mean, I think
you're
just
smart.
You're seeing this,
which is why only a third of their army's there. The French president, however you want to pronounce his last name, I just tagged it in there.
What did he do?
I just tagged it into the post. It says French President Emmanuel Macron asked his Belarusian counterpart Lukashenko to quickly order Russian troops to leave.
Oh. But they're shaking now.
Here, I figured you were going to tell me that the French had already surrendered.
You said what?
I said, here, I thought you were going to tell me that the French had announced their surrender.
He had called to say, okay, we give in.
Shit is funny.
Well, dude, this is going to get heated by tomorrow. I see it coming.
Well, like, what if if Vladimir Putin is a guy who's like, oh shit, I value my ego so much that I'm not going to let. Well, and if that's the case, if he's thinking he's going to lose without, he doesn't want to lose. Okay, so he's like, fine, I'm going to bomb these people to holy hell so that I can say I did not lose. If that's a possibility, then does I'm thinking of like, what was that CIA movie with Matt Damon? I mean, he sucks. Matt Damon's terrible. But, like some complicated CIA operation where they're like, you know what, we need to go in and pose as Russian operatives and destroy Kiev or encourage Ukraine to surrender, so Vlad doesn't go, all out and inadvertently start World War III. Like, do something so extreme to Ukraine that people are like, fine,
Well,
it's happening.
I seen today that there was NATO bases being built in Ukraine that the Russians had blown up, and they killed actually 14 or 13 English citizens, from England. And but of course, they're not supposed to be in Ukraine. And technically, a NATO base isn't supposed to be built there because they're not in NATO technically. So, kind of, I don't know. It kind of gives Russia more of a reason to do what they're doing and stand on what type of they're doing. Because the whole discussion was that they wanted the whole impression was that they wanted Ukraine to declare themselves as a neutral country and stop trying to join NATO forces. But now Putin, if that is true, now Putin has evidence that Ukraine is trying to join
I see
NATO.
what you're saying, yeah. But where does that stop, right? Because if Russia takes Ukraine, I don't know what country borders Ukraine, but if that country,
Belarus borders Ukraine, Crimea borders Ukraine, and I forget who else is right there.
Poland and Romania.
Yeah, those are the two. I wasn't saying Armenia, but I didn't want to be wrong.
I mean, does Putin just look up and say, "Oh, now there's another NATO country that's bordering me. Got to go get those guys too." And Biden, I see you're still in office, so it'll be cool.
No, because remember that Ukraine is not a NATO signatory, but Article 4 would kick in if he touched Poland or Romania. And that would be World War III.
Oh.
And if he goes, you have to think about the part, if he goes chemical, that can definitely cross lines real quick.
My question is, what are we going to do about all these war crimes that are being broken? Like, it was broadcasted publicly that, Russians were running over civilians with their in their cars.
I saw that video of that.
That was on MSNBC. That was on fucking. Everyone had that playing. That was viral. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Everyone had that video of the tank on one side of the road, the car on the other side of the road, and he directly went across.
Yeah.
I heard that was a Ukrainian tank that made a mistake.
I'd say it did. Ran right over a car, but the guy lived apparently.
Yeah, he did live. He did live.
Really? I didn't know that anyone could live from that. I just saw the tape and went, "Oh, they're dead."
Yeah, no, he was like stuck underneath the dashboard. The citizens and other army individuals right there ripping the door off, and it was an older individual. He'd at least be like 60 years of age. He came out all
He had his mask on though.
Ball.
He had a mask on though. Thank God.
All this news feeds are driving me nuts, dude.
There's so many repeats. You have to literally scroll through everything so fast.
The best source I found for news is the Kyiv Independent. That's straight out of Kyiv. That's a news station right out of Ukraine's capital. That's what I've been following this whole time.
Are you talking about Twitter though?
Excuse me?
Is that a Twitter feed?
Yeah, it's verified by Ukraine.
Yeah, and another problem I'm having is the person that keeps calling me on this new phone. It's stupid, dude.
Block that shit.
No, it's not something I'm wanting to block. It's just